See, the problem with people in this earth, they look at what people got. They never sit down and studied how they got it. When you see these people with all this money, this is dirty money from decades and centuries. You know, grandpa left it to son, son left it to son, some generational wealth. But generational wealth come with dirty money. It's blood money. A lot of bloodshed for that money. But you all looking at these people like they important. Them people came from the bottom and they sold their souls to get on top. But you don't know who you are, so you start to idol, which Ezekiel 14 talks about it, 1 Corinthians 3 talks about it, and then the book of James talks about it, and throughout the word of God talks about it. 1 John 5 talks about it. I'm just giving a few scriptures that you can just go to and read. And that is so sad. You even idol statues. You even idol billboards. You even idol people that don't even know your name. They don't even know your birthday. They don't even know how you're struggling behind closed doors, but you will get on these platforms or they say something that, you know, touches a wound. So all of a sudden now they're so intelligent. Why wouldn't you call yourself intelligent? Why don't you think you important? Why you got to be out here putting other people on pedestals? Them people don't care about you. Ask them people about you. They're going to be like, who? I don't know that person. But y'all all on these platforms protecting people that have no clue where you live, your birthday, your social security number, your address, the city and state you living in. And y'all out here defending some people that will turn on you or won't even give you a time of day of a conversation. That's an identity problem. That's a giant issue. This is why it is so easy to snatch majority into these strongholds and leave you for dead. Because you don't know your strength. They good because they got degrees. That's what was said, degrees. What's a piece of paper? It ain't no strength in that piece of paper. 1 Corinthians 3, the wisdom of the world is foolish to the Father. So if wisdom of the world is foolish to the Father, why is you living in the flesh if you're saying you love Father Yahuwah? You look for the wicked ones to do that. See, those wicked ones, they come together. The world loves its own, as John 14 say. The world gonna love its own. Wicked ones gonna love each other unconditionally. They're gonna love that they can manipulate each other. They're gonna love that they can lie to each other. They're gonna love that they can ghost and come right back to each other. They love that kind of stuff. Even women will pick men to be friends with. Sooner or later in their heart, we're gonna be lovers because something gonna happen. See, it's all kinds of things come from them wicked ones. Because they don't know who they are, but it ain't coming from no career. Because they don't really got it like that behind closed doors. They clingy because their wounds are bleeding. A man can go through 1,000 women and he ain't got nothing to offer, but that woman like him because he sounds so intelligent. Yeah. Same thing go for a woman. Oh, she got a banging body. She got long hair. She got good morals. She got principles. You don't have no clue what all that means. Because all that man gonna do is dog you and that woman gonna dog you. And then there you're gonna come later on down the line, because believe me, the time is gonna come that they is not gonna want nothing else to do with you, because one thing about wicked ones, they get tired quick. Because if they got to really show up, they ain't got nothing to show up with. So they need you to stay small so they can stay big. And all they need you to do is acknowledge them, keep them on a pedestal, have their back when people talk about them, and they don't have to have your back. You got to be one crazy person to live like that. I ain't never put no man or woman on no pedestal, and I don't care who it is. If I ain't gonna put my kids, it ain't nobody else gonna be put up there. That's just real. Y'all got to wake up, because there's too many of y'all sleep.